In this video, I want to shout out some of the content creators I haven't got an opportunity to yet. You see, I've shouted out some other content creators before, and I've used sources before for some of the other stuff when I find information. But there's a few content creators that I haven't had the opportunity to mention yet, and I would like to start with one in particular that I did not mean to leave out. About a month ago, this gentleman made a video very similar to a video I made, and some people were assuming I watched his video, copied his video, and didn't shout him out on purpose. That's not what happened, but you're welcome to believe that is what happened if you would like. So what I would like to do today is just to try to clear the air and make it, easy to understand from the beginning here off the top. I'd like to start by promoting VK. He does make very good content. I went and watched his content since being suggested him, and he does actually do quite in-depth videos. If you look at the video here and I scroll forward, where is it? It's right about here. You can see he does break down datas of the numbers, actually giving you raw data, and he does Necromancer. So I know a lot of people that watch me do really like Necromancer. I was a Necromancer for a while. So if you're interested in Necromancer builds, while I'm not a Necromancer, I would go subscribe to VK today. In fact, I will hit the subscribe button myself and hit a like on the video, and I do recommend you go do the same for VK. Next person on this list you might know already. He's got a few videos that's showing up on Reddit. That's how I found this guy. His name is Lita. He's very well liked over in Reddit. You see a lot of comments being like, oh, check out Lita, check out Lita. And the video I originally saw was this one. This is Battle Monks Infect Diablo Immortal, where I thought, you know what, he can explain things pretty good. He kind of goes down and explains why the monk is busted in PvP, etc. And you can see in the comments that people quite like his take on it as well. So I would do recommend this gentleman, Lita. I've been subscribed to him for a little while. I've watched a few of his videos now, and I've yet to see anything that makes me think he wouldn't be a good content creator. All of his information seems pretty factual. All of his commentary seems pretty on point. It's entertaining to watch him. I just think he's a good content creator that deserves your subscription today. I've been subscribed to him for a while. Out of everyone on this list today, he's probably the one I not talk to the most, because I haven't talked to him. It's actually gonna be the next person is the person I talk to the most. However, this would be the person that I've probably seen the most out of all of his videos. I think I've seen at least 3 or 4 at this point, and I see him recommended all the time on Reddit. I mean, like all the time. People are always talking about Lita on Reddit, so he's obviously very well liked over there. Do recommend giving him a shot if you're looking for that type of information. Now, Tiny Penny is somebody that I have talked to a good amount. He's more of a Twitch streamer, but he does have a YouTube as well. I'm actually surprised I'm not subscribed to him at this point. I don't really watch too many of his videos, if I'm being honest, but I do watch his live streams, and I host him on Twitch on the occasion. He's on my server, and he's one of the stronger people on my server, and he has some really good information on Necromancer as well as Monk. So I would check out Tiny Penny if you're interested in those. He might have changed classes recently, I'm not sure. But what I will tell you for a fact is that he's a nice guy. I've talked to him. He comes by the live streams on the occasion as well. So I want to shout out both another content creator as well as hopefully a friend at this point in Tiny Penny. Next on the list here is Funtastic Gaming Diablo Immortal. This is a gentleman I've actually done a collab with. He reached out a while ago, and people that are in my Discord will know this guy because I promoted him in my Discord as well. Check him out. He does more commentary-based stuff, more kind of similar to my channel. I would think out of everyone here, it's not necessarily just the data. He does discussions as well as gameplay, as well as data, as well as guides, etc. Kind of a variety type of gentleman. And he uploads fairly commonly about every 3 days or so, though he hasn't uploaded one in about 9 days here. So I'm going to hit the subscribe button myself, and I would recommend going checking him out and subscribing to Funtastic today as well. This is a gentleman I have just found in Acory Diablo Immortal. His video, I think it's this one right here, just got recommended to me recently. You can see him about 50 seconds in urgent. Do not make this mistake, Diablo Immortal. Love these type of titles. They're very like so standard YouTube. As obviously, if you watch my channel, you know I'm a fan of these including myself. So I like Acory. He seems to be from the 40 seconds I got into my video. All right, he seems to be somebody who's just out here talking about the game, trying to have fun. So he goes on to talk about like building damage, but having low stats and the other things like having low armor, having low resistance, etc. This is a topic I talked about. I forget how long ago. This might have been a week or something at this point. I made a similar video. It's like I made a really bad mistake about it, and I want to shout him out because I like it when people go through and talk about their mistakes. I think that that's a good one. And I also got recommended his video, and he does produce videos fairly commonly, 21 hours, 23 hours, 10 days, 2 weeks. So we got somebody out here who's grinding, making videos as well. Let's go ahead and support Acory. And it wouldn't be plugging in a person video without a data mine ARPG. At this point, this gentleman has become a friend. This is somebody who has been a massive source in the community. I would argue this gentleman here has done as much for the community as any individual person I can name in Diablo Immortal from the community sides of things, has shown information to be correct months before it ever comes to the game, and does now feel like he's going to start getting back into the Diablo Immortal side of things now that he saw his fishing prediction was in fact true, and it is coming to the game. I heard he's going to be coming back. I have obviously been subscribed to him for a while. If you're not subscribed to him, you're making a significant mistake. Please do go subscribe to Data Mine ARPG and sit there and drool waiting for the next Data Mine leak to come through. That's pretty much it. That's the video. If I haven't got to you on this list, I apologize. I'm not trying to keep anyone out in particular. Me not making commentary on somebody is not commentary in and of itself. So I love you. If you're not on this list, feel free to let me know about your content, or in my own comments, feel free to use it as self-promotion if you would like, and talk about, hey, this is what I do. Here's a link to my channel. I'll heart it. It's perfectly fine with each and every one. In the pinned comment will be the sources to all these people's channels. I do highly recommend each and every one of them today.